tell us who you are and what you do?
I'm Thorsten Seeger and I'm Executive Director of SME Bank.
Great. So what is the core value proposition of SME Bank?
SME Bank is a digital bank for established SMEs as of today across the Baltic states, but in the future all across Europe.
All right. What is the problem that you solve in the market?
Yes, it's an excellent question, right? So when you look at established SMEs, and when I'm thinking about established SME companies, they are not your micro companies where you have like 1 or 2 employees, but companies have grown a little bit further. And they are often neglected by the propositions of the large incumbent banks. They build stuff for retail customers and for large corporates, but our bank is specifically purpose-built for established SMEs, for founders who've already grown a little bit more, for companies who have serious entrepreneurs, and they need digital banking services, so they come to us.
All right. And is that a trend that you see in the market, that there's a need for targeting SMEs?
I think there's definitely a need, and if you think about like your typical entrepreneur, they are not an expert in financial services. But the incumbent banks, the older traditional banks, leave them quite far away, so there's nothing specific for them. And to really purpose build a product, a digital bank for those type of entrepreneurs is a need we see all across Europe. But as of today, that need is not fulfilled. So we really see an open market for us, not only in Lithuania or Latvia and Estonia, but really all across the European Union.
Okay, so what is it that you do that is unique?
It's really because our product is purpose-built for that type of customer. One of our co-founders is a serial entrepreneur, so he knows what it actually means to scale a company and what are all the headaches that you actually run against when it comes to dealing with your bank. That starts at easy onboarding, fast KYC, getting access to working capital, getting access to investment capital, but also little things like payments and just foreign exchange transactions. So we've purposefully built a product for that type of client. They can come to us and they get everything from one hand with a regulated license around, so they can trust us, and we are all happy and our customers are happy.
All right, so I want to deep dive a little bit more into the benefits to your customers.
Yes.
So maybe you have a good case study that you can bring forward?
It's not one specific customer because we're already fairly big, so we've got more than 2,000 customers, and in the history of our company, have already supported more than 20,000 clients with lending. So we are really, our DNA comes from a lending side, giving companies access to capital, and capital is the fuel that helps a company grow. So that's something that is really quite special about us. A lot of digital banks do not do lending, especially not on the SME market, but our DNA comes from lending, so that is our starting position. This is how we start this company, how we built this company. So we've got something quite unique for those clients.
Great. So we're here at the Baltic Fintech Days today. Why is the Baltics an interesting market for you?
I mean, of course, for SME Bank, Lithuania is its home market, so that makes it by chance already a very interesting market. But you know what I found incredibly impressive? I am German originally, but I've lived all across Europe. But what I found really special about Lithuania, because it's a fairly small market by itself. So anybody who starts a company here does not think about solving a problem for the local market only, but the founders already think much bigger, they think international, and I think that's really very, very special, and I like this pan-European spirit very, very much.
I totally understand. We get that all the time from all the people we speak to. There's something special about the Baltics.
And it's also really nice coming here today to the Baltic Fintech Day. And it's really cool to see not only people from Lithuania, but from all across Northern Europe coming together, exchanging ideas, talking about how we can make lives easier for our customers. And it's been a really, really cool event. And when you look outside, of course, the weather has also meant we are very, very lucky, and it has shined a very, very nice light and bright light on Vilnius.
So if you should highlight one thing as a key takeaway from the Baltic Fintech Days today?
I think for me the real key takeaway is how many people we have coming together, just sharing ideas and thinking about how the industry can develop. So that would be the one thing that is my main highlight.
Your main highlight. Thank you so much. It was really great talking to you.
Thank you so much as well.